Hello everyone, thanks for joining us here at Codeverse. If this is your first time of coming to this channel is all about giving you web tutorials and other tech related tips. In this channel, you get to know more about web design, UI design, and other programming languages. Please, if this is your first time, do well to subscribe and also turn on the notification bell so that anytime we post videos on this channel, you'll be the first to get notified. My name is Harry and I am your WordPress tutor. Now, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create a short, simple form on your WordPress website. So, for instance, if you have designed a WordPress website or if not done any design at all, and you want to create a form to collect people's details, maybe the name, their email address, phone number, and other relevant information, then you follow through to this video as I walk you through on the process. Now, if you've not watched our previous videos, we've made a lot of videos around WordPress tutorials. If you've not watched them, please kindly look through our playlist section and you'll get to find out some other videos that we have made related to WordPress. Also, you can also check out our playlist. We also have other videos around CSS, HTML, and all of that. So please like this video and do well to share to your friends and your family. Now, back to what we're doing right now. Now, we're going to create a form and we're going to be using a plugin to do that. Now, we talked to you about plugin and we said that a plugin can do some functionalities and a particular functionality can also be achieved by different plugins. Nevertheless, in this form we are going to create, we are going to be using one plugin to be creating this form. But that does not mean that other plugins cannot also do the same thing. We still have a whole lot of other plugins that can actually create the same form as well. And in the course of our tutorial videos, I'll be showing you some other plugins in subsequent times that can actually create a form for you. So in today's tutorial, we're going to be using a plugin called WPFORMS. So WPFORMS is a plugin that actually you use to create a form on WordPress. So you head over to your dashboard. Once you come to your dashboard, you head over to your plugin section and you click on add new plugin. So once you get to your plugin, you go to search plugins, you search for WPFORMS. So once you search for WPFORMS, just as you can see the form here, you can see the plugin here. This is the plugin by WPFORMS. So you can see it, you click on install, so activate. So once that is done activating, you can see this is just like a video description about the plugin, about this plugin. All right, so we don't need to go through this first. So you come back to your dashboard here, you will see the plugin right in this section, just as you can see. So by the time you click on all forms, you're going to see a list of all the forms you have created on your dashboard. So they give you just a sample form right here. So you can see this form is just a sample form. So you head over to add new. So once you do that, what you're going to do now is you're going to give your form a name. So in this case now, let's just give it, let's say contact form. I want to collect contact details, contact form. All right, so we see that. Now, when you scroll down to this place, you're going to see a list of the plugin, a list of different forms that has been created, templates already made templates for you. You're going to see them in this particular place here. So you can see all these are already made templates. So what you can do now is you can actually use any of them if you want, or you can do yours from the scratch. So we're going to be doing ours from the scratch. So I'll click on create blank form. All right, so in this case now, you can see this section is just the former section we just passed. Then this is the field section where you can actually select a particular field and drop in this particular place here. Then this one is the settings section where you can set up the notification so that once people fill in the form, you either get notified and all that. So once you get the premium plugins, you can engage in this marketing and payment section here. So right, so we'll go to this field section. You can see this add field options. This field options is for you to be able to edit a particular field that you have selected from here, this add field. So in this case now, we're going to collect the first field, which should be the name. So let our form field be the name. Okay, so right now you can see the name here, so you can drag and drop this here. All right, so you can see as we added the name option, we can see this right here. So in this case, once you click on this, you'll be able to edit the details here, the labeling. You can be able to edit that. So you can see the label is name, so you can actually edit this place here. Then you can see the settings. We have the first, middle name, last name. You can also see the simple one. The simple one is where they just put in the full names and all of that. Then this section is where you actually make it either required or not. All right, so that is clear. So we also have the advanced option. The advanced option allows you to either make it small in size, medium, or you can just make it large. That is what the advanced section does for you here. Okay. All right. So rest that is fine. You can actually duplicate. If you want to duplicate, you use this button here. You also want to delete it, you can also use that button over there to do the deleting. Okay, so now let's go back to another option we can add. Okay, let's make this first and last name. Okay, first middle name is okay. Then let's go to add field again. So we're going to add email address. So let's add email address. So drag and drop. All right, you can see we've dropped the email address. So once you click on it, you can see this label is where you actually change it any one of your choice. So you can just type email address, then you can make it required or not. Then this is the advanced option where you either make it the size small or large depending on your choice. Okay, so rest that is fine. You could just go ahead to go to the next field, which is add field again. So in this case, let's see if we want to add a phone number. If you want to add a phone number, you could just use the number section here, drag and drop. So right now, I will just have to change this to phone number instead of just number. Then I may choose to make it required, okay? You see the advanced option too. You can make the size large. So that is done. So let's add another field. So for instance, you want to add like a drop down where the user selects. So you just come here, you click this drop down, you put it here. So let's say I want to add a drop down for gender. So I'll click on this, then I'll delete this drop down and make it gender. Then you can see the options here. These are the choices. So you delete this, put in your choice, let's say female. The second choice, you say male. Then we want to delete this third choice because we don't actually need it. So you can make it required if you want to do that, okay? Then you go to advanced option. You can make it, you can see the styling here. We have classic, modern, then you can make it large as well. It's all dependent on your choices, okay? So now we head over to the next one. Let's say we want to add like a field where the user can actually make a comment. You get. So you use the paragraph text. So here the user will be able to make a comment. So you click on this, you can just say suggestion, question, query, stuffs like that, okay? So once that is done, you can make it required. So this allows the users to add their message here. Then you click advanced, you can make it medium or large whatsoever. You can see how large it is right now. All right, so this limit is the limit of characters that the users can actually type, okay? So if you put it 500 words, so the user can actually is able to type just 500 words. Okay, so rest that is fine. We have actually created this particular form right now. Remember, we are actually using the free version of WP Forms. By the time you use the premium version, you get access to these other functions we see here, like date and time, page break, repeater, HTML, and so many other options as well. Okay, so but this free version can actually give you a simple contact form that is actually needed for your website. So once that is fine, you go ahead and you click on save. So once you save it now, we are going to the next section. The next section is the settings section. So once you click on the settings section, you can see this particular general option. You can see the spam protection, and you can also see the themes. So these themes allows you to choose a particular styling for it, a particular styling for it. So, but you need to actually have the premium version for it. So we'll go to the notifications. These notifications allows you to set up notification for the email that will be receiving the form notification. So if somebody fills a form, you'll be notified about it. So you make sure this is enabled. Then you come here to put in the email address that will actually receive the form. You get that, right? So you put in the email address that will receive it. And this will be the subject line. You can change it to anything you want and all of that. Okay, so rest that is fine. You go ahead and you click on save. If you want to add a new notification, you can also do that. So maybe there's another notification you want to set up, you can add it from here. This is confirmation. This confirmation is being sent to the person who filled the form. So you can send them a form, a message, and all of that. After they are filling the form, they will get this particular message. Okay, so with this, we are done creating our form. So the next thing we could do is to preview it. By the time you preview it, you're going to see how the form looks like. So this is the preview of the form. You can see this is the preview of the form. So right now we're going to actually embed this form on a page on our website. So you click on this embed. You can see you can use the short code. You can use the short code. After you must have created a page on your website, you can use this short code. You can see this short code. Then you paste this short code on that particular page. Do you get it? Or you can just go ahead and you click on create a new page. So we'll give it a page, let's say contact form page. Then you click on let's go. So we are creating a new page on our WordPress website. You can see that now we have actually created the page. So with this now, the short code will be added for inside this particular page. That is the form we just created is added, just as you can see right now. The form has been added into the page for us. So rest that is fine. You click on publish. So once you publish, you click on view. So let's view it. So you can see the link. All right, so good. So you can see our form right now. You can see our form right now. So let's fill in the details. Phone number, gender. So you can see the words. Then you click submit. All right, you can see it says thanks for contacting us. We'll be with you shortly. So you can see with this, we have been able to create our contact form on WordPress. So please, if you find this video tutorial helpful, do well to like and also leave a comment below. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that whenever we post content like this, you will get notified about it. Thank you once again for watching. See you.